We start just to the west of Walden. The moon has set, and the dim light of the sun hangs lazily across the sky. An aurora looms overhead as it watches a crew on the run, some from their guilt, some from liberation.
Well, fuck me. We made it out, sort of.
This spot looks as good as any. We want to just camp here for the night?
Are you sticking around?
Maybe just for the night, if it's all the same to you.
Don't give a fuck.
What of the wheel? It's not going to work anymore, yes? But it's not dangerous, is it?
How long do you think it's going to take them to repair it?
I think you'd know that better than we would. How complicated is it, engineering-wise?
Somewhat complicated, but they built it in the first place. They'll do it again.
Yeah, but how
It's a
long
distraction.
ago did they build it? You see that thing?
Yeah, they'd have to capture another spellkin.
What was that thing?
An
I have
elemental.
no idea.
Yeah, but you, was talking to it and that.
Well. Can't you?
No.
Well, we're kin. Maybe you just need to be better at listening.
What did it say to you?
That we trapped it there, it was in pain, and it asked to be let go.
I for one think that what you did was probably for the best. It is free now. Hopefully, they won't catch it again. And if they do, hopefully they don't punish it.
I don't think they'll catch it again.
Here's hoping. As we are setting up for the night, I find a clearing and I start to unpack and remove some of my vials, and I start to make preparing what looks like two vials connected to each other. I light them up and I sit down and meditate.
Is this a campfire you're preparing or something similar?
No, this is a personal thing, but
Oh,
I can get ready on a campfire too.
no, I can do it. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't doing the same thing at the same time. You do what you need to do, and I can get the
Okay.
campfire ready.
Okay.
Do we need firewood? I can go and get me a couple trees in. There's a...
Yeah, that would be great. Try not to make too much noise, though, if you can. Just patrolling, you know. And I will do that. I will get a fire ready.
I'm going to start to help Varsha.
With the ground cover around, you're able to dig off some of the vegetation so you can have the exposed dirt and create a fire bed using some of the tinder nearby and some of the bark. Was a fallen birch on the way over to where you were, and you retrace your steps to go grab some of the resin within its bark to start and keep a spark. After about 15 or so minutes, smokes does start and the ember does flicker a flame.
After a moment, I turn to Mr. Tai and I say, "What now? You never explained this part of the plan, Mr. Tai."
Yeah, I suppose I didn't really think it through. Well, me, you, and Buttocks, we're going to head back. Well, I'll take you for the first time to a hideout.
Okay. And what of those two?
I don't know. What of you two? What are you going to do? I reckon he's going to start a farm. He's the type what goes and sits on a farm, right? You've got a lot to think about. It's probably going to take you the rest of your fucking natural born life to think about it. And that's good farming time while you wait for shit to grow. That's my bet.
Do people think you're funny where you come from?
I'm being serious. You need a fucking farm. Give something back. Grow something. Do something. And while you wait for the fucking seasons to go on and on and on, you can contemplate what you fucking done. And then you can go and hand out whatever you fucking grow. And you can die alone on your farm.
I don't think any of us are going to be living very long.
Yep.
Definitely not long enough to start a farm. That's the reason that this plan of yours, whatever it may be, ultimately means nothing.
What
Maybe.
is your plan? I mean, not specifics, but I mean, what is the grand purpose or idea? Just to stop the Sworn?
Stop the fucking Spellking Crusades. Evervale's empire is growing. We want to stop that. The further this fucking poison spreads, the worse, right? We've got to stop the expansion of the empire.
And what do you want?
Just told you. Stop the expansion of the empire. Stop the
It
crusades.
doesn't seem the same to me. Why do you want to stop the Crusades? For the Spellkin? For your kin?
How can you say that?
Well, I'm asking. Because he seemed perfectly content to leave that Spellkin in there. And if you're not doing it for Spellkin, then why are you doing it? Just to fight?
Maybe. There's a bigger fucking picture. There's shit what needs to be done today. We gotta break a few fucking eggs. Spellkin gonna die. I'm gonna die. He's gonna fucking die. He's probably gonna die. That kid's gonna die. But one day, all of this shit, it will come to an end. And then people can live. Priorities.
I reach into my pouch and DM, how large are these gems that we collected from the hole?
I would say that they are about football size, American football size.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to pull out another instrument and place it on top of my alembic, and then balance my own over my instruments. And if you are watching what I am doing, you might see this greenish, purplish energy swirling around the stone. The condensation of the heat making these droplets form in the bottom of a flask at the end of my instruments. I turn to the others and I say, these stones are rather large. If it's anything to you, I can hold them for you until you know what you want to use them for.
They're just money to him. Don't you understand?
Yeah, are they just money? What was all that? We use them for something else?
This is just an experiment. It's not necessary, but these stones, from what I have heard, they have the power to harness the Spellwind.
I walk over to you, and then I will crouch down because you're on your haunches, right? You're like down.
Yes, crouching over
okay.
my.
Yep, I will crouch down beside you, and I'll pull out one of the stones that tie through over.
Okay.
Harness how?
I've only heard this in tales, but we're downstairs in
Kind
the
of tales.
He's getting there, Smith.
Just, you saw it. You yourself, you detached these things and you saved that creature. I don't know 100% how this works, but I was hoping to see if I could try and make it work with this experiment.
How can I help?
For now, I don't know, but maybe soon. I pull out this pouch, and it's about the size of, roughly, the size of like two hands put together. And I open it. You can see that the thread glimmers as I do. And I say, for the time being, for safekeeping, you can keep your own inside here for now.
I will give it to him.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Throw mine over.
Okay. Mr. Smith. If you want to sell it later, you can. This is just for the journey.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought there were two.
There are only two.
Oh,
there are
right.
only two?
And
Rewind.
I think yeah.
Yep.
I think one group or one half of you took the other, and then when it comes to our sworn friends took one to split between them. Of course, according to Ty, and the Entante friends also took one to split between them, according to Ty. At least that's how it was presented.
Okay. In that case, I keep it in the pouch and I put it away. Hopefully in the morning, I might have something that might be useful to us.
Yeah, right. Looks like I got here just in time.
And he goes ahead and he, Captain Buttocks, kicks his feet across the embers of the now smoking fire as it's slowly going out. And then he goes,
Right, and he starts.
And he goes ahead and he cracks the some branches off of the logs, and he starts to throw them onto the fire, sort of haphazardly. The smoke does kick up, These wet branches start to give off a heavy, wet or white smoke as they then start to turn to a black and a clear as flames start to replace the smoke.
You said wanted to help me with this, Miss Fasha?
Yeah, if I can.
You are Spellkin, yes? And put your hands towards the stone and breathe.
In
And
or out or...
breathe in and blow towards. And as she does,
supposed
I'd
to be
like to-
thinking about anything, or am I doing it right?
it looks like you are. And as she does this, I'd like to imagine that around, and very similar to how when I cast my spells, how there's wisps and vapors that come out of my flask. A small, faint lilac, that's the color of your magic, yes?
Yeah. Purple.
Goes
yes.
towards the stone, swirls around, and distills into the flask. And we will see what this brings us tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I turn back to my work.
Cool. What are you planning to do with that experiment?
This is an experimental elixir. So I roll 1d6, and it will perhaps give me one of 6 different potions.
Sure. Okay.
So should I roll that now or after the long rest?
We'll roll it after the long rest. After
Okay.
it decants a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Give it the night. Okay. So you all spend a good portion of the time just starting to getting set down and start getting your camps set up. I think Buttocks spends a lot of his time gathering old logs and dragging logs that he finds from the woods and breaking branches off and throwing them into the fire. Sometimes the fire does get out of hand when it comes to just how large it is. He's used to a larger fire since he is a larger creature. But I think after some talking, he does try to let it cool down a bit and simmer while he brings up...
So who's making dinner here?
Dib's not it.
I'm not doing it. I did it on the home time. You ate all my food on the longbow this time.
What about we see if he cooks as well as he can, I don't know, mix drinks or whatever it is you do?
That's right, yeah. Jet, you a cook? Chef Jet, huh?
Sounds like you got this under control, Varsha. We have a word.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
What do we have here to
Well, we got
I'll look
several
around.
things.
Bits of rabbit, I think, we got left over from the tree.
Sort of pull you off to the side. Maybe 20 feet away or so. So, you have a plan?
No.
How did you imagine that this was going to go?
I didn't. I just did it. Just did what I felt was right.
You know we're going to be targets, right?
If you stay with me, yes. But you don't have to. No one saw us. can go back. You could tell them the truth.
Enough people saw to cause a problem.
You could claim you were under duress, which you were.
They'd make me show my loyalty.
You think I don't know what that means? I'm not deciding for you, Smith. And if it means you have to come and hunt me down, then so be it. I'm okay with that. And if you catch me, you catch me. But I'm not going back. I don't know if I'm going with those two, but I'm not going back.
I don't know if there is a thing called hope, Varsha. I don't know if it exists anymore. At least in my life. When I see these kids trying to fight against the God King, they're like ants. I don't know if I can ever see them doing anything that would even remotely put a dent in whatever plans the God King has. That wheel, it might be an inconvenience for a little while. A few weeks, maybe. What does that do?
What about that creature? Was that important? Letting it go? Releasing it?
Varsha, I can't tell you.
Please. Did it matter? Yes or no?
Sometimes I think that I can't feel anymore. And then I see myself in you years ago. And I wonder, what if I made that choice? I don't know, Varsha. If you want my honest answer.
I do.
No.
I think the kin would disagree. If it were me in there, and I was asking you to let me rest, would it matter?
I hope so, but I don't know if hope exists anymore.
Would it matter to you? Forget about the grand scheme and the plan. Would it matter to me, and would it matter to you in that moment?
I'm here, aren't I?
Then why not do that? Why not focus on just this moment right here and do what matters? Help who we can when we can. And if we can't stop the God King, we can't stop the God King, but at least we're not paving the road for him.
Varsha, when I joined up, I believed he was right. You've seen what magic can do. Sometimes I wonder, should anyone have it? I've seen people do things. I've seen cruelty that wasn't from the Sworn.
Cruelty exists everywhere, Smith. Magic or none.
And magic is giving people new opportunities to explore the depths of cruelty.
Okay, and what about humans when they got swords? You've seen what men can do. But look at your armor. That's a great example. Those kin don't stand a chance against you. Is that not the same thing?
I don't know. It's all muddled. Look, Varsha. I don't know what you want from any of this. But I know that we can't go back. And I'm not ready to come back out here and hunt you. I can't add your name to my book. I walk off.
Back over at the fire, I think Ty and Captain Buttocks are arguing.
Alright, so, you're just gonna be well done?
What?
Are you making that well done?
It's rabbit.
Yeah, I want it real crispy.
Ooh.
Come on,
Don't you like
too much.
you boil rabbit or you boil
No,
rabbit,
I
yeah,
want it
or
over the flame, yeah. Want it real crispy.
barbecue rabbit?
Yeah,
Bit too
take
lean
it
for
out,
that,
take
innit?
it out of the pot.
What?
Take the rabbit
Hey.
out of the pot and put it over the flame. Yeah, you know, I'll do it. Move over. Move over.
And he's gonna. I think he sits down next to you, and a thud ripples underneath you as his large, heavy body lands next to yours, and then he starts to fish around into the boiling water.
That's
He
boiling.
splashes
That's
through.
boiling.
I know.
Yeah, fuck. Ow.
Yeah,
On
shit.
my fucking leg.
Alright, you're right.
And he takes a stick that's still burning from the fire, and he spears it through the rabbit, and he starts to roast it over it.
Here we are.
Yeah, well, now it's half boiled, half flame grilled.
Yeah, it's the new thing I'm trying right now, huh? It's gonna be real nice.
All right.
Just you watch, huh? Just you.
Yeah, well, I'll have whatever's left there, Jet.
Oh, okay. And I put away the pot. I was going to maybe perhaps make a soup or something. Maybe it might spread a bit more than a single barbecued rabbit, but okay.
Right.
I think I might have some.
And all.
You may as well. I don't think they have anything. It's better to have them fighting feed for tomorrow.
What was that?
Why?
What if we find something? What if they can't carry their weight?
Do you think they're coming with us?
Maybe. I
We
mean,
could probably
it's-
take. I forget what her name is. The woman. Can't take
Miss
Smith
Sasha.
though. Fuck me, Bucks. If we take Smith back, they're gonna string him up. He's probably killed half the people at Galfish.
So you're concerned for him?
Yeah, he won't
Hey?
make it very far, that's for sure.
Well, we'll take him back to fucking Galfish, and someone's gonna go, "Yeah, you killed my husband. Yeah, you killed my wife. Yeah, you killed my boy," and they're gonna. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do to him, but I don't want to be
Right.
the one that brings him in, bringing a fucking rabid dog in the door like some sort of nutter.
Yeah, I don't know how long he'll last, to be quite honest. He put up quite a fight, though, I think. If this is exactly who he says he is. The blacksmith.
Yeah, I don't know about that though.
Yeah, you put him right on his knee there, I saw that.
If that's the best the Swan's got, we've got this in the fucking bag.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Though, I reckon we could, I don't know, take her back to Lorcan.
Yeah, what's Larkin got to do?
Would be pretty handy to have a Swan around, wouldn't it? Or an ex-Swan or whatever. She's got to know something that we can
they've
use.
always been pretty helpful, that's for sure. New information. Right.
That is, of course, if we make it there alive. They must be on the lookout now for people who perpetrated this thing.
They're always on the
Back at
lookout
Walden.
for us.
Yeah.
This is
I
it
mean-
now. This is your fucking life.
Mr. Tai,
Skulking around.
you gave the people of Walden your name. You said,
Yeah.
Tithe Veredis, look upon the
That's
man
me.
who brought down the butcher.
I fucking did and all.
Yeah, you did.
What?
You don't think that people are going to put two and two together and look for you after the
what are
wing?
they going to do? Fucking come knocking on my door? I don't know where the fuck I live.
I suppose you're right.
I've killed plenty of their lot. I think they already know who I am.
As we are talking, I'm trying
Not
to salvage
really enough.
what's
Always
left of the
too long.
rabbit.
Okay.
Yeah, give me that bit. Give me that bit.
Into a stew.
Yes, good, right? You try the
I'll
boil
just show
bit.
you that.
Oh, shit, look who's here. Would you like some rabbit?
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
great.
Do you like rabbit? Does Swan eat rabbit?
Going to reach out and take a look at it. Does it look cooked?
It does. At least the what's on the plump boiled rabbit that has now been charred off of Captain Buttocks' stick. As he reaches it over towards you, it doesn't look bad.
I did a new procedure where I boiled it first, and then I toasted it. Keeps it plump, I think.
All right, I'll have some.
Oh, wasn't it? Right, all right.
He sort of
It's,
adjusts himself and slides it off of the stick right onto like your lap or near it, and then he goes and fishes through the pot for another rabbit, impales it, and
It's-
starts roasting again.
It's not just anyone that can claim to say they have eaten ogre cuisine before.
Yeah, not many of us left, really. We're not that I've seen.
Thanks.
Yeah. Don't want you to start whining about how hungry you are. That's the worst.
At any rate, I'm going to try and turn in for the night. And I retreat to the back of the camp. I lie
Right,
down on my
Jet.
mat. Yes, Captain Buttocks.
Good job. Good job back there. All right?
Thank you.
Yeah, sleep well.
And you.
Thanks. I like him.
Yeah, I don't know how long he's got though.
Right,
Too
well, I don't
attached.
know how long any of us got, really, but I
Yeah, I
think
know,
he's,
but he's fucking soft, isn't he?
yeah, he's a little green, that's for sure, but I think
You
we're
good job though. He
fine.
fucking set that bomb. I was about to whisper to him, hey, set that fucking bomb. He comes up, whispers to me, I've already set the fucking bomb.
Really?
Yeah, he knows what he's up to.
Well, he's smart as a whip, that one. I could see he's got something in his eyes. Something. Something worth
Yeah, I think
more
he
than
wants
just
him dead.
yes sir, no sir stuff, you know. What was that?
I think he wants him dead. I don't know why.
He wants who dead?
All of them.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, we all do.
I think at that moment his eyes start to Captain Buttocks' eyes start to loom over onto Smith for a moment.
So how's the rabbit, huh? Good? Nice.
You said your name was Smith.
That's right.
See, for a moment back there, I thought, well, fuck, we're dealing with, like, the blacksmith.
That's correct.
But what? That's like a title or something they give out.
Not exactly.
Because I thought you was a fucking ripper. When I was a kid, you was the fucking boogeyman. Old Toothless Wes used to tell me that you were the only one to run from.
What's your point?
Well, you didn't put up much of a fight, did you? So, what's that? Propaganda on their part? Or you weren't trying? Or I caught slip of you, you're having a bad day?
Why is it important to you?
Well, because you're sitting in my fucking camp. And I don't know what the fuck you're thinking, or what the fuck you're up to, or if I'm gonna say goodbye to you tomorrow morning and you're gonna have second thoughts and come after us.
I think that your idea of the blacksmith is one that has been perpetuated for a long time. I've done a lot of bad things. And a reputation is a weapon. I use it whenever I can. Sometimes it makes people think. Sometimes it makes people make stupid decisions. But yes, I am the blacksmith.
It's a propaganda then.
Sure.
Then, what are you gonna do?
That's a good question. The short answer is I don't know.
Well, I would recommend going fucking far away. Fuck this place. Fuck it all off. Leave it all behind you. Start again. How old are you? No, fuck it. You got, what, a few years left? See if you can get that lot off. What is that anyway? You can't take that off, or what? It hurts or you'll die.
Are you talking about my armor?
Yeah.
I can take
You
it
use
off
it.
if I want to.
And what does that do? You can use that to cast spells or...
Spells. I don't cast spells.
Right.
You think I'm a
What-
spellkin?
I don't know. I don't know what all that is. All that stuff you got going on. What is it then? Enchantment stuff, or not really my area of expertise?
No, the armor is... Well, it's more complicated than you can probably wrap your head around.
Well, I got a while.
Ma'am,
There's
you
got to be
hungry?
basics.
Smells good, yes, if you don't mind.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can
you're
have this
back at
one.
all.
Yeah,
It's safe to eat.
of course it's safety.
What are you gonna do then?
Me?
Yeah.
I hadn't really thought it through.
Alright.
We're going to have to go someplace. Do you know
DM.
anybody, Varsha?
The only person I knew was Tenno, and he's gone. DM,
Yeah.
may I listen? Hopefully you understand what I mean when I say that. I just want to pause and listen for a direction that I'm supposed to be going in. I'm
Yeah.
all in now.
Okay. Make me an Arcana. Wonderful. So that's an 8.
It's gonna go so well.
Yes, I think what happens is you take a moment, you speak about Tenno, and then you start thinking about Tenno, and then you take a deep breath, you stare into the fire, You watch some of the sparks dance up into the aurora above, and you close your eyes and just take a deep breath of the wind that is breezing through the woods, hoping to pick up a whiff of the Spellwind itself. With an 8, I think both you... I think with an 8, this rings through your mind, more painfully so, considering you are opening up yourself towards the Spellwind and trying to at least feel the breeze. But in this moment, you are exposed, and so is your mind. And you hear both you and Smith hear this message.
Attention, sworn knights of Evervale. The Entante have attacked the people of Walden. We have reports that 2 of ours have been taken into their custody. You and yours are to report east of Gullfish. With this blockade, we will be a shield to those who follow his path. And to those brave too. His divine majesty knows of your sacrifice, and you will be rescued. Stay strong. Your brothers and sisters will find, and he will save you.
And with that, your eyes snap open again, you're back where you were, and I think you and Smith share a look for a moment as you both realize what just happened.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
They say east of Gullfish?
Yes.
Hey?
I think we know what they're gonna do.
Who?
The Sworn. I think we both just felt it, heard it.
Right.
They're accusing you of kidnapping us, and they're coming to rescue us. And they're putting up a blockade east of Gullfish. Is that where you're trying to return to?
No. But we can go there.
Why would we?
Well, we can go there. That's good. What the fuck they're doing? You know?
They're looking for you.
They've always been fucking looking for me.
I mean, all right.
I mean, I don't know if what you're saying is
I know.
the truth, but assuming it is, why the fuck would they go to Goldfish?
It makes the
Said
most
east
sense.
of east of Gullfish.
Yeah, but I mean,
Okay, look,
Making
play
an
dumb all you
anticipated
want.
Move.
Yeah, play dumb all you want, but I guess they're for some reason assuming you're going to Gullfish. Whether you weren't or whether you are, I'm giving you the information that I have, and that is that they are putting up a blockade to the east of it. So we can either avoid it, or you can avoid it, or not.
well, I'm
It
going.
hurts.
Don't fucking stray away from a fight like that. They lay down that sort of gauntlet.
What exactly are you going to do? You're planning on going to march and fight the Sworn.
No, but I'm gonna go and tell the relevant people in the area. Yeah, maybe we can get there quicker than them. How does your lot
How's-
move on mass anyway? Boats,
how's that
probably, innit?
possible?
Slow.
Pretty fucked without that. Yeah, but then I'll come down from Dead Grove, right? Right, well,
Well, they'd have to be coming from the north, but, you know, without being able to take a boat, they'll have to go on foot. So it might be a while, but, I mean, we're on the other side of the river. How do you propose we get there before they do?
What?
Yeah, a little bit of a detour. Instead of going where we were gonna go, I reckon we go to Goldfish. Because this lot reckon that there's gonna be a bunch of Sworn heading down there, starting up a blockade in the east.
Yeah, blockade to the east of it. Yeah, they're trying to catch you going to Goldfish for some reason.
So
Here's the
why
thing,
we go
though.
to Goldfish if they're gonna set a blockade? Aren't we
That's
gonna...
what I
because-
said.
I'm saying, if we can get to Goldfish,
Right?
they don't expect us to know that we know that they're going to Goldfish.
What?
I don't know if that's
If they don't
entirely
know
true.
that we're coming to Goldfish, and they don't know that there's people in Goldfish that can
Wait a
come out
minute.
of Goldfish, and
Wait a
then
minute.
the last thing they're going to expect is when they go, right, let's cotch up here in the
Wait,
east,
Wait,
set up a
the
blockade.
the last thing they said was, to you two brave souls, stay strong.
Who's that then? You two?
I guess so. Does that mean that they expected us to hear it?
Yes.
Well, how did they know I would?
What?
How did they know I would try to listen? No.
What do you mean? What happened?
No.
What are you all talking
We're,
about?
I got some.
I just now when I heard that I tried to listen to the Spellwind.
Oh?
And we're not supposed to do that. And if we're not supposed to do that, and I did it anyway, then they know that I'm not. Then they would assume that I'm not with them, right?
Maybe.
Why?
So is this a trap?
Not necessarily. Sometimes they're just trying to cover their bases.
Could be a
Like
trap.
more propaganda that we're heroes? Because
Yes and no.
forbid that two of the sworn defect?
Yes and no.
Are they going to paint us as some loyalists who died in action?
Ma'am, are you gonna finish that?
No, I'm not hungry.
Oh. Thank you.
Reputation is a weapon. They have no compunctions about using the reputation of the sworn whenever they can. However, I don't know how much they know. That doesn't change the fact that they will send at least someone to find out if we show up. And we can do one of two different things. We either show back up or we don't. If we do show up, they're going to want to find out every bit of information that they can, using whatever means they have to. If we don't show up, then it gets more complicated. I think that's the better route for us.
Then we're going to lead a hunter right to... And I glance over at Ty. We can't go with them.
So what do you suggest?
I don't know. I don't know. We can't lead the Sworn to the only chance we have at actually succeeding at any of this.
I got an idea. What if, this is just me spitballing off thinking, we get Jet to make another bomb, and then we go blow up somewhere else, lead them somewhere away, and then we could sneak in. Right, is that a good idea?
That's a good idea.
Alright.
You just blow up a bunch of stuff.
I don't know what. I was just thinking.
No, whatever.
Varsha, they're going to see us. They know who we are. They know who I am. No matter what, they'll find out.
I don't care about that. I've resigned myself to that, to be honest. I just don't want to lead the Sworn directly to Ty's resistance or whatever.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they know where we are.
Oh, they definitely do.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about that. I don't know if they know, like,
You say that
exactly where we are, but, like, they don't really...
You know what? I spent most of my days in Galefish, and I think my favourite part of being in Galefish is seeing their sworn boat come on in, dock at our piers, and then nobody steps off for a couple of days, and then they leave to rotate their patrol, and no one ever steps off. The sworn are afraid of Galefish. No wonder they're making a blockade and they aren't invading it.
Just trying not to openly reveal the fact that we are located at Galefish, but now that we have been kind
What?
of
Oh,
a little more open about it, I can tell you
shit.
two
Sorry.
lovely enemies of ours that are,
Damn it. No, I'm gonna...
It's okay. I mean, I figured when they said they were putting a blockade
They
east
already
of
know.
Goldfish,
they
must
already know. I
must
just
wanna
didn't
go there
want
for
you
some
to know,
reason.
so then you follow us or whatever the fuck you're up to. I don't know what the fuck you two are up to.
Hey, Jet, how'd you sleep?
The brains. He's quite brainy, isn't he?
Not very good.
Were we too loud?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go back to sleep.
Okay.
What do you like with tactics, Jet? Got any sort of like war
What happened?
tactics?
What tactics? War?
Yeah. Or like
What happened?
planning and that, like coming up with like what to do when shit hits the fan. But like before it hits the fan, but they're coming up with a plan part. We used to have a really good one of them, Varsha. You know that.
Mr. Ty, I'm pretty sure the shit is already flying. But what happened?
They're setting up a blockade outside of Galefish, which is to catch us.
Outside
But they
Galfish.
don't know that we know that. Or maybe they do know that we know
They
that,
might,
and they're banking
yeah.
on the fact that we know that. But I don't know whether they know we know that. And if they don't know that, we know that. And that's really useful because we got quite a lot of boys in Galefish.
We do. So, how do we know this? We've been out in the forest by ourselves.
Because we got two sworn with us, Jet. I don't know if you noticed, these two buds sitting over here have actually got a lot of inside information for a little while.
And you can communicate?
Not exactly. It happened by accident.
Does it happen not by accident sometimes?
I don't think it ever has, correct, DM?
This doesn't. This is known to happen when something,
Ah,
like when there is like an all points bulletin kind of thing, where there is a.
I see.
Yeah. So, but this has never happened on your watch or your duty, and when
Okay.
since you've been enlisted. This has
And
probably happened once before
that's-
for you, Smith.
Okay.
But
Wow,
I
that's
don't-
a big deal. What the okay. I've never experienced it, no.
It can happen.
Okay.
What do you
And they're
mean it
going.
can happen?
I've been around a long time, Varsha.
And so they're going away from where we are going, but they're going to Galfish. We have to let people know. They have to hide. If they're looking for you, they'll look deep. They'll look for others.
Alright, listen. You're panicking, alright?
I am a little bit, yes. You're saying
Look.
in 16 years they never had a reason to use this until now? When was the last time they did it?
It's been a long time.
Well, then they really want us or you or... It must be bigger than we realize.
It's gotta be him, innit? They can't have their poster boy running off. It's not like they're after the other half of buttocks.
Everyone's after me.
Oh no, but not this fucking much.
Oh no. They got what they came for.
If the Swan have a way of just reaching out to you like this, just through the winds, are they capable of finding you the same way?
Can I make an Arcana check?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know, so if you don't know... Oh.
There is a secret sect of monks who can sense who is casting and are sent from the corners of Hearth to traverse across and find those who have escaped the grasp.
Yeah, and they're
God.
only used on people like us. Like, we go for the regular kin, and then they go for the more intense kin. So they're like they're my boogeymen. Like, you're
Yeah.
their boogeymen. Yeah.
They would be able to find
So for now,
us.
they think you're going east. I don't know how often they can look for you, but it seems we have to be one step ahead. Tomorrow, they might send their people this way.
Is there some way for us to be public, Smith, and just announce that we're not with them, so they can't use us, they can't twist our story to be some sort of martyrdom? If you're talking about doing what matters and you don't want to focus on doing small things, then this is a big thing that we can do. This would hurt. The blacksmith?
We have to decide. Either you phone home, you go, and you tell them you're okay, or we have to keep moving. If these people can find you, they will come. And they will keep coming until they find you and they find us. Mr. Tai,
He's
what do we
right.
do?
They'll come for us, and they'll either
like
kill
her
us
plan, though.
or they'll take us. But at the end of the day, the God King gets to take our story and use it however he wants, unless we do it first.
Right, but if he's going to announce that he's, whatever he is now, where's he going to do that? Walden fucking market?
Or Gullfish.
No one in fucking Goldfish gives a fuck about the God King.
They do. The Sworn do. And
Yeah,
they're
no, but I
waiting.
spend every
A big
fucking-
blockade of the very best will be waiting.
Or Evervale. Announce it there. That's a death sentence. Never mind. But if you wanted the people to know, that would probably be the best way.
There you go, win-win. He goes in, stands on top of a box, tells everyone the Sworn are a bunch of cunts. They shoot
Lies.
them down.
Yep.
Win-win.
Win-win.
Well, you don't even have to do it. I'll do it. I'll go in and I'll say that you are with me.
No,
What?
And we're not with anybody, but we're...
you're not going to Evervale.
What about
I'll
Goldfish
kill
then?
you.
I don't care.
What about if us four go to Goldfish and you go to Evervale? We got work for you. Can't take him though.
We have to go to Goldfish. I feel like that's dangerous. Right, we'd be fighting through the swan to get in there. Once we're in, we'd
Maybe.
probably be fine, but
So where else are we gonna go?
well, I don't know. Is
We don't go to Goldfish. We go to 9U's.
No. No. You cannot bring them back to 9U's. You cannot bring this one back to 9U's. Not again. I refuse.
9U's. We after a bottle of wine.
We go
There has to be another
9U's.
way.
Sworn are already there.
what the fuck's a 9U's?
Yeah, why 9U's?
We draw them away from Goldfish. Then
We.
maybe
We draw them away from Goldfish and these two can go in and warn them? Is that what you're saying?
yes.
Okay.
And I would be going with him.
Yeah, you don't want to stay with us. We
Right,
probably
so
won't
us
make it
three
out.
would go.
Yeah.
Right. Dangerous.
It's your only way of really getting into Goldfish. If that's where you need to go or want to go.
Well, it's only if they're actually after just you, though.
They must be. Well, not me, but him. I think you're right.
They have no other way of tracking you. Aside from your face. Which
What about
isn't that well known yet.
Yeah, I mean, we just sort of get you out of that armor, get you something a little bit, I don't know, more modest, and you know, you just be any old person,
Mark?
basically.
Right.
yeah?
Well, I mean, we can. There's all sorts of stuff you can do about that. We get you some
No, there isn't.
makeup. I don't know.
It'll melt away.
What about if we like fucking burn the fuck out of it?
You don't think I've tried?
Try it right now, and
He reaches over into the fire and grabs a stick.
I
Yeah,
move
hold
my
on, hold
hair
on.
aside.
No, fuck that.
Please.
Stop it. Put it down.
you're on.
Fuck's sake. And fuck with fire.
Sorry, Tom.
Look, we'll have to fucking go somewhere. How the fuck are we even gonna get to fucking 9U's?
How are you planning on getting to Goldfish?
I was gonna waltz straight back through Walden, to be honest.
So through Dead Grove.
I don't know. We gotta get over the mountain, haven't we?
Dead Grove lies right in the center, between Goldfish and Walden. It's the only way to get down south to 9U's in the first place.
Can we stay on this side and follow it down until we get south enough to take a ship?
From
Do
where?
we have to go through Walden?
I don't know. Either way, anything we do is going to be risky. Your people are already going west.
They're not
There's a lot of
our
ships
people.
that leave from the Dankert mines. They ship a lot of ores, metals. There's gotta be transport that heads down towards 9U's. Maybe even a caravan.
So we follow the coast, and then try and ford the river, get to Dankert, and then go our ways.
Well, we could probably take a barge down the other river down to 9U's. He puts
could
out
do.
a beacon, and we skip off.
Either way,
I like this idea, except we gotta cross that river. Waltz through Walden again? Is that what you were thinking, Ty? That's pretty bold.
Well, I mean, I weren't thinking about dragging along two Sworn at first. I just thought we'd, pull the old brim down and scuttle through, but
Yeah, we could do.
I don't mind going down a trek down the river. Few nights camping.
I'm sure
We
there's a way
follow
to
the
ford the
coast.
river.
If we follow the coast, we might find a way that we can ford the river.
Exactly. For now, I think it's best if we get some rest.
Aye. Aye, it's a good idea. Sleep is good. Because we've got a whole lot of walking no matter where we go tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right. Bright and early, I reckon, though.
Yeah, bright and early. Soon as the moon gets over the crest there, I won't be up. I'm quite gassy in the morning, I might add, so if I don't wake you, something will. Alright, good night.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah.
Well, suppose we're stuck with each other for a little while longer. And don't try anything, or I'll cut you. Yada yada. I'm going to sleep.
I'll take first watch, Smith.
No, get some rest.
I don't know if I can.
Then try.
Have you ever, what happens when they find out?
When they find out that we
No,
Have
what happens
left?
to me? I'm marked, not you. What do they do to me?
a hunter will come.
I can't let them have my death, too. Do you understand?
I understand. I won't let that happen.
Good night, Smith.
Good night, Varsha. Hey, fire! Wait up!
Keep up if you don't want to get left behind.
Are you just gonna follow these guys?
Don't you have a sense of adventure?
But if we get...
My father always treats me like a kid. I know what I'm doing. Come on. What could happen?
We rejoin as everyone stirs to start getting ready for their trek. It looks to be southeast down the canals, or at least the shore of the canals, if I am getting that correct, to then make their way towards a known Alliance territory known as the Dankert Mines.
I have, at this point, I would have just finished packing up my instruments. And I have this flask now.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Sweet. I don't know what that is. Awesome.
So I turn to Basha and I say, "This is the product of your help yesterday."
Oh.
And I present it to you, and you can see it's a purplish looking liquid. And I haven't cocked it yet. Care to take a smell of the...
Sure.
You smell lavender and that smell of first rain as it hits the stones. There's some of you in this. And I want you to take it. And when the time comes, you'll know when to use it. And I give it to her.
Thank you.
So, right now you are out of character. Right now you have a potion of healing, which is a 2d4 plus my intelligence modifier, which is 3.
Way better than Mortis's healing potion.
Sorry, you said it was plus what?
2d4 plus 3.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's have one then.
Oh,
Yeah.
this isn't something I can just make anytime, but rest assured I've got you covered, Mr. Tai, if anything goes foul.
Alright. Well, who's ready to do some walking then?
I guess I am ready. He's gotta be making... Where we going down? Down south, right? See if we can nick a boat.
Yeah. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to
I
nick
think
2
that's-
boats, so
Right.
keep your sailor's hat or whatever.
Yeah, I don't wear a hat. Don't fit.
Alright, well, south is probably that way, isn't it?
Yeah, it's where sunward.
We want to walk along the river that way.
Yeah, but I mean, not too close to the river, I guess.
No, we don't want to be seen by anyone on the boats. Unless it's someone we know. Which would be a fucking result, to be honest.
Well, that would work.
Yeah.
It
Right,
doesn't
do
make
you-
sense for us to be seen until we get to a place where it will have the most impact.
Yeah, what he said.
Either way, we should keep moving.
Alright then, jog on.
Right.
Going to activate something on my armor. And it becomes a little more difficult to see me.
Okay. Like
I would like-
opacity or like blurry or
There's a certain
heat wavy?
camouflage that happens. You can see maybe some etching in the armor start to illuminate. And the armor starts to change color a little bit.
Okay. Cool. I imagine like if you're like within 5 feet, people can see you, but if you start going away, you start to disappear into the background or into the landscape or whatever. Cool. All right.
Octo camo.
Yeah.
DM.
Yes, that is I.
I have been
Give me a
and
survival check,
will
Varsha.
continue
Oh.
to be obsessed with Smith's armor,
Okay.
but very slyly.
Okay.
I am always assessing his armor for
Okay.
weakness.
For weakness.
I don't know what it is because I'm too stupid.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know what it is or how it
Something
works or
happens,
anything.
Like he activates
But
something. he
whenever he's
probably-
doing it, I'm like logging like the thing he does or
Yeah.
the button he presses or the words he says or whatever it ends up being because I don't know how he's activating it and stuff.
Okay.
Um,
How are you obvious about it?
no, I'm trying to be as discreet as possible.
Okay, make me a stealth. With the 18 survival, Varsha, you are heading towards. You are used to this area, I would think.
I'm so sorry. I would love to take that 18, but Varsha has never really left Evervale area.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I am not familiar, unfortunately.
But I think you still, with the 18, I'll give it to you.
Sure.
But I think just a different
Boats.
result. Yeah, you still would have known that Sapphire Pond, and Smith, you would as well. Sapphire Pond is known for its high troll occupancy.
Oh, okay.
What
Oh,
is this? Twit?
so this is where we go to. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
To
Okay.
find trolls?
This is where chat goes. This way.
Yeah.
What are you people up to?
Yeah. So that's over there between, of course, and it's probably why it hasn't been like there isn't anybody who has taken or claimed Sapphire Pond yet because of
Got
that
it.
itself. So
How far are we even looking at here? Walden to roughly the area where we're going to be crossing the river to the Dancart Mines. Is that like
It'll
a
take about a
day's
week.
travel or is that like 3 years of walking?
it'll take about a week
gonna
to
be
get to Dan
a week.
to Dankirk.
Oh, damn.
Dankirk.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright.
So, you start making your way towards southeast, making your way along the coastline, or at least subtly along the coastline. You could see the trees. They're through the trees on a downward slope towards the river, listening to the canals below. A couple of boats do go by, but not as busy as it usually is. And these boats, you probably, maybe a couple of you, doesn't matter who, would probably recognize they were boats from the bottom of the canal, just starting to their move now the next night.
Doesn't look like any new, any of these new boats. But
Any little boats
okay,
that, if any of these boats at any point along here are moored within range for me to get on there and begin the process of stealing it,
make me a perception.
I will do. We have a captain of a ship. And we got to be quick, right?
Right.
Hey,
Hey, look at that. There is a boat
there's smoke
nearby.
in my eyes.
Yeah, there is a boat nearby that you are able to. It does look like rubble, and as you break off of the path or the path that you were setting in foot, and you start making your way towards the coast to take a good look at it, and it just looks like it's rubble and waterlogged, like a rowboat of something. It doesn't look like. I don't want to say it doesn't look like it can be fixed, but it does look like it is beached, waterlogged, and just a pile of rubble. It's been left alone here for years, potentially.
Well, screw that plan then.
Yeah. So you make your way back towards everybody else. You move onward. A couple of days go by, and I need. I think in the middle of the night, I need a perception check from everybody.
I think our buffering is back.
Oh, it is. Why would that be?
A wild buffering up, yes.
Make any sense? Let me adjust some things. I'm trying to fix things. That should fix it. I'm not sure.
Seems to have done.
Okay, cool. Okay, we got perceptions. Did that happen?
That is correct.
Yes. I rolled
got
a
a 20?
16.
12.
Okay.
That
So
was
if,
so casual. A 20.
oh wow, a critical. All right, so with the 20, I think Varsha, something stirs you while you are sleeping, and you hear a.
Does it sound like really close? Like,
Sounds like.
you know, like, have you ever been camping and you hear a bear?
Yeah,
And you're like, oh, that thing's going to go away.
That's close.
If I just lie very still, it's close, but it's kind of just sniffing around. Or is it like coming towards?
That's
okay.
exactly what you. It's that you
Okay.
woke up and you hear,
Okay.
and then you're like, where? How close is that?
This is during the night.
It's during the night.
Mm-hmm.
So these
Did we choose a watch or anything yet?
Yeah. Is anybody up? Who's
yeah,
up?
I would think. I was going to say that potentially Varsha was up, maybe getting
okay.
ready for. I think that's probably what I was rolling for, was who was up doing that. But maybe you were in the tent or something, but you do hear it nearby.
Okay.
So you'd be the one who is up at this moment.
Who's nearby that I can casually wake up without making too much noise?
That's a great question. Who would be next to you? Probably Smith, right?
Well, yeah, I assume it would be Smith. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and gently wake you, Smith. Shh.
Immediately upon waking up, I grab your hand.
Yep. I'm
Eyes wide
totally used
open.
to that. Yep. And my fingers to my lips. So I point for him to go kind of like to the other side of the tent, and then I am going to try to. Which side is it on? Am I able to sneak out the tent, or do I hear it in from that direction? I'm wondering if I can
You can
sneak out the
yeah,
tent and
you can sneak
try
out.
to get to them to wake them up. Okay.
Make me a stealth.
Oh,
And you're not wearing your armor, I would assume.
I am not wearing my armor
you're,
right now.
You're doing your watch, so you probably would be in your armor.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you for
Uh-huh.
that small gift that you have given me, even though it means I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah, I know. Wonderful.
Cool.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
Go on.
I'm so sorry. I did survival instead of stealth. Same thing, basically. 6.
Sweet. Okay, so you make your way out. You start to then crawl on all fours. You open up the flap. You start to get that jingling of your armor. You look, and you do see a large 9-foot-tall shape hunched over long arms as it's starting to rifle through. It looks like Jet's bag, as it's just like picking things, ingredients.
Those mushrooms?
Some of
Fucker's
them.
gonna die.
There's some of the mushrooms as well. As like I think that's actually what you do see is it's probably this
Yeah. Oh,
like
no.
a corpse of the
So-
mushroom, and is
So I would not be in my armor
yeah
when you went to wake me, but after Varsha woke me,
Mm-hmm.
I have a bracer on, and I turn a switch on the bracer, and the armor starts to unfold and encompasses my body.
Sick. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is awesome. All right, so you're slow, and this probably takes.
One action. So
Okay.
6 seconds.
All right,
And I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear the armor, and I'm like, okay, we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I will go ahead and I think I try to wake Jet first.
Okay. You go to wake Jet. The creature does, though, as it hears,
Yeah.
and also you probably hearing that and then quickening your pace, stumble on the way out. Maybe the flap of the tent gets snagged on your armor as you start to brush it away, and it jingles, and the thing looks over at you, and it does got a long hooked nose that droops down towards past its chin. Its hair looks like a mess of vines as well as just spores, as it kind of looks up at you, where its eyes would be are just these dark pits.
We got trouble.
And as it kind of screeches out in alarm, and you see hunched behind it there is another one of these creatures, as it
Oh shit.
peers over at you.
Where?
And I'm going to
What the
need
fuck is that?
initiatives from everyone, as I remember how to turn the clock on. There it is.
The clock.
The clock.
Am I on a different map? There's no tokens, right?
There are no tokens here.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe I have something for this. Oh my gosh. I'm amazing. Hold on.
I love how Myth wrestles with Myth from yesterday.
Yeah.
What Myth yesterday did is a fucking mystery to Myth today.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Did I think of this
Yesterday,
once?
Myth, did you prepare this? Yes, I did.
It wasn't this week I did it.
to be
Cool.
clear, was Varsha waking them up?
Yeah,
She screamed.
I
Yeah.
did shout. Yeah, we've got trouble. Once I realized they could see me and there was no like discreet way out of it, yeah, I just shouted to wake everybody up.
Mm-hmm. Give me one moment as I just prep this.
And I draw my blade.
Real quick. Hell yeah.
The ogre is definitely still asleep, though.
Yeah. Oh, the whole. Thank you. Yeah. He is.
He's like starfished out.
Yeah, he is just not in the combat at all.
I actually thought you were gonna have him eating the
NPCs.
troll. Or the
It's funny
the
you say
ogre.
that. No.
Oh no!
He's just super tired.
Oh,
He's a heavy
yes.
sleeper.
Oh
Dude.
no!
They're like
He's
eating
dead.
his guts.
Okay, give me a second, because something's weird here. And this is fine. This counts. This isn't weird. This was all
We've got a
corrupt.
lava map.
Yeah, this is and you camping on the lava. All right. I'm gonna bring you over here, and then I will adjust this stuff here in a second.
Can I just... I want to just make sure.
Yes.
I'm going to set my spells up for the way that I would have assumed that I would be traveling
Okay.
the day before.
Okay.
Just so you know, I'm not trying to alter anything based on what we are currently dealing with.
All good.
However,
But
what are trolls allergic to? Just out of curiosity. That's the best Smith impression I can do so far.
Not bad.
Give me 6 months.
yeah, not
I
bad.
believe they're allergic to meta.
Yeah, they hate meta.
Oh.
Can I make a, well, how close are we to that area where the trolls are from?
15 feet by the looks of it.
Sapphire Pond.
Mhm.
You're about 2 days. 2 days out.
Okay.
Okay, and I don't have 10 set up because this was a this came up to be this is where were you? You were kind of like this, and you were over in like another tent that's like over here-ish. That's cool, great. And that's what it's gonna be. And this is it. All right. And did you all move over to this map?
Yeah,
yes.
boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I did not. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I just didn't know if I'm doing it correctly.
There we go.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
Oh,
And now there's
sorry. I
two.
thought you needed me to drag it.
No,
I'm
no,
so
you're all
sorry.
good. Just getting the overlay to show up with the right thing.
I like how you were like, I don't know if I have anything for this. And then you very clearly do. What?
Yeah, I didn't. This was definitely for something else. All right. But I'll take it. And Varsha's huge over here.
Sorry.
Get rid of that one. Can you control your tokens, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Although you'll have to, if you highlight us all and hit right click and then add us to the turn order, we should be able to. There you go.
Oh, and then I got to delete the other ones? I'll just delete them all. The campfire gets a turn.
If you right click the campfire and select layer map, it'll just
Yeah, let's get rid of
send
it.
to the
Yeah. A turn.
It's a little Roll20 knowledge I picked up over the years as a professional Roll20 user. I have
Thank you.
learned a few things.
All right, you
such
can
as,
go into the turn order
math.
and edit your turns or your initiative.
19.
And I'm going to go into this and hope it's the right camera. Yeah.
It is.
The rolls
the right
disappeared.
camera.
They did, thank you.
I rolled a 20, but it's still making me not stay first.
Yeah, well,
He's got to hit a button.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it. Hold.
holding.
There we go. Okay. Great. This works. And then I have to give them initiative. Sorry, everyone.
I too remember running my first show on Table Story all those years ago in a little old place called Dustvale.
Nice. Okay. You spring awake, Ty, Jet, and Smith, you don your armor. And outside the camp, and snoring in the background is Jet, your turn. You are up. The long-armed, long-nosed, 9-foot-tall beasts are hunched over. One of them is actually hunched over, like close enough to you, but like has a hand in your reagent bag as it's starting to eat one of the mushrooms from the Walden, underneath Walden.
Mr. Tai, I'm going to reach into my component pouch, and I'm going to pull out a green vial, and so he's inside my tent with me.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, he's right outside the tent with your bag. Like it looks like he reached in
Does
there.
that
and
mean
grabbed
I
it.
would be next to him if I went to wake them up?
Yes.
Yep. Sucks, but I think that makes sense.
Whatever it is, just fucking kill it. And I'm like trying to find my swords.
Okay. I'm going to reach into my pouch, and I'm going to pull out a green vial, and I'm going to bite the cork off with, and throw it on the floor in front of this thing, and it's going to like explode into a green flame, and it's going to outline this creature and its fairy fire, and then I'm going to run away. Fast.
Okay. Do I have to do anything for Fairy Fire?
So its fairy fire is a 20-foot cube, like so. This great thing here,
Oh,
Okay.
and then I'm going to run away.
Nice. All right. You throw. It was a green.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so with a green splash, goes up and it starts to lick onto and stick onto the creature as it. It doesn't look like it's very happy about that, as it like its eyes widen as it starts to bat out some of the these fairy flames. Anything else?
I run away, and
Okay.
I am going to stay put.
Okay, could you spam fairy fire in the chat for me?
Okay. Spam fairy fire.
You should be able to, in your spells. There is a speech bubble, I think, and that one, or click it. I think just click it, and it'll go into the
Okay.
in roll 20.
I can do this. Sorry.
All good. Oh, we have to port your character over.
Yeah.
That's all right.
This is fine.
I think you do spell fairy fire, exclamation point spell fairy fire. Those in chat, I want to read up on it.
Can I do that from here?
No.
I think there was a way to do it before. Cast in VTT like so. Did I do it?
Nope.
No, I did not do it. Okay.
It's okay, I got it open.
This, I did it.
Boom.
Hey, there it is.
Yes.
Okay, blue, green, violet, light, your choice. Any creature in the area is also outlined if it fails a dexterity saving throw. Ah. All right, and what's your spell save?
My spell save would
Spell
be.
DC. I got a 14.
Can you scroll down the roll window?
Oh, I did. Thank you.
I don't know where to find it because I'm very good at this.
It's going to be on your spell page.
Okay. Oh, nice. It doesn't show up on the VTT. It should be on D&D Beyond, but I'm not sure exactly where.
Okay.
Sorry about this.
That's all right. We'll get it fixed for next time. This is. I'm sure a 14. Actually, I have no idea. That's super close. Either way, I will just say he fails, so we can move on. And also, I dim light 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against the affected creature gets advantage. All right, sweet. So yeah, it's starting to bat away at these green flames.
13.
13? Oh,
Yes.
I've already said it. It's already done. Thank you, though. All right, so it starts to bat away at these green flames. And Ty, it's now your turn.
Bloody hell, that's useful, I say, looking at this outlined thing. And then I'm gone. I'm dashing out of the tent, and I move towards the troll thing as fast as I can to get up to him. And I think some people were confused about how my character works last week, so I'm going to do everything very slowly this turn, just to check that I'm not wrong, and so that people can leave me alone. I use my movement, 5 feet of my movement, to move towards the troll. I then use my action with advantage to attempt to strike the troll with my main weapon, a falcata, with advantage because he is in fairy fire.
All right.
16.
16
I
hits.
have sneak attack on it because of 3 reasons. 1, it has advantage. 2, Varsha is next to it. And 3, I have fancy footwork.
Okay.
No, I have... yes. No. Yes. Rakish Audacity. Which one is it? One of them gives me continual...
I trust you. Whether or not chat does is completely
Yeah,
different.
Rakish Audacity as a swashbuckler rogue. You gain an additional way to use sneak attack. You don't need advantage on the attack roll to use sneak attack against a creature if I'm within 5 feet of it. Oh, and no other creatures, so actually I don't get it that way. But I hit it and do my sneak attack damage as well. This is purely just for anyone. The only reason I'm going over it, myth, is that I want to be wrong for the next fucking 2 years.
Right.
You know? So 7 piercing and an additional 6 piercing from sneak attack.
Okay.
Now, the thing that I think people is getting confused about, I don't have extra attack. I have been using my bonus action to do an offhand attack with a scimitar, and I also have 2 weapon fighting because I have 1 level in fighter. So I use my offhand attack to attack again with the scimitar. It's not an extra attack, which is what I think people were confused about last week. Plus sneak attack again, so 8 slashing and then 8 piercing, or another 8 slashing is what it would be. From those 2 things. And it is the fancy footwork that lets me, as long as I land a melee attack against or in fact, as long as I make a melee attack against a creature, they can't make opportunity attacks against me, so I can use the rest of my movement to run away, which I'm going to do. And I'm going to run all the way away over there by Smith.
Okay, so what is...
Mr. Ty!
What does this look like as you do this? What's the narrative behind the BS?
Almost always it's me moving unbelievably quickly. I run quite low to the ground, and then usually spring upwards with like a.
So you probably
a
sprung out
slice.
of the tent, like in your crouch position. And
Straight
into
up.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Most of the time, I hold my swords
Low.
inwards, so it's close quarters style. Falcata has a little handle around it.
Reverse
and then I just
juggler
do.
grip.
Yes, and then I do a few little spins. I dance around the area where this creature is.
Okay.
Slice, dice, cut, and then during that dance and movement, I'm already moving away again. Spin away and find myself over here by
All right.
Smith.
With such barbaric grace, Ty dances through the tent and spins around this this like inflamed beast as it starts to take some lacerations and cuts from you. Ribbons of dark, like black blood start to pool around various parts of its body as it takes a lot of damage. That's 20 enough. 29.
Sure, I'll agree with that. My sincerest apologies, but your guess is as good as mine. I too cannot
13
count.
plus 16 is 29.
Yes, all right, we made it. Thank you. All right. It's
I too
mathematic.
should not be a GM because it's
Do you
got
get
way
sneak
too much
attack
maths.
on both?
Not mathematic.
Do I
Do
not?
you get
Why wouldn't I?
I
Well, I
think
wouldn't
sneak
think it.
attack is only on the first one.
What is sneak attack?
What even is that?
Once per turn. You're right. You're
Okay.
right. Never mind.
So 21 instead.
Yep. This is why we
Okay.
need to go through this very slowly.
Yeah, every
I learned the
time.
rules so long ago, like 7 years ago, and never read them again. And learn only through being told that I'm wrong.
Yep.
The way everyone learns everything online.
One
But
time-
it's kind of useful. It's kind of useful for D&D, honestly. I kind of don't mind it that much.
One time
I'm
I
like,
watched
oh,
a
yeah.
table story show where you were DMing and you go, there's sometimes where I just am surprised that no one knows the rules. And it's like, you should know the rules. And then I was like, wow, this is terrifying. And then here we are where you don't know the rules. It's great.
There's no way. There's no way I meant it like that. But yes, learn the goddamn rule. I do think you should learn the rules once
And that's it.
and then get old.
Yeah,
Like me.
like me. Yeah, perfect. All right, so awesome. It is your turn, Varsha.
Okay. How messed up does this thing look?
It looks pretty messed up. There are three large slices around its side, one over its shoulder, and then one across its one across its arm. It's like it was patting a lot of the flame out, and I think in that distraction is where Ty saw the opportunity to strike.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and do Mark of Despair.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and I got to roll in a place that is not gonna. Okay. 17.
Makes it, breaks it.
Okay.
Okay, and then I will I will actually do an attack as well.
Okay.
You have advantage.
So that's 20.
Yeah, the 20 hits.
Okay.
Let me.
And then I need to also add the actual damage from my sword. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay. So ignore the what? Where's the actual like sword damage?
Oh, you click on.
Am I fucking this up? Oh, yes,
click
I
on
am.
your. Click on the. Did you do it? There you go. Nice.
There we go. So 11, 4, and 2. Have fun with that because I'm not going to do the math either.
No, 12, 2, and.
She crits, so it's a.
Yeah.
No, you didn't crit.
She did. She got a 20.
That's not. It's not green.
not a nat
It's-
20 though,
It
yeah.
was a nat 20.
Oh, right. Right.
All right, so you got the. It's the 2, 4, and then plus the 11. Or the 12.
Yes. Yep.
11. Okay, I'm
2,
not sure why
4,
we have 3
and then
rolls.
11.
All right, great.
Sorry,
Well,
I was trying to do the sword damage, and
Okay.
I couldn't get it to do it.
that's fine.
Sorry.
We deserve to die, Myth. Just
All right, yeah, we
Sorry.
it's just going to be what
Sorry.
kills us
bring
is
in
the
another
math here.
14 trolls.
Yeah, exactly. What kills us is the math and nothing else. Okay. So you
Okay.
do an amount of damage. What does it look like as you do this?
Yeah, I actually.
I can help.
What was it?
I think we've seen it before, right? Because it's kind of like my booming blade. So I just bring the sword down, I guess, across his shoulder because he was down digging in the bag, and I'm like trying to get him to drop jet stuff, and I just swing down, and that electric purple kind of like magic comes down the blade and hits him.
Nice.
Oh.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Not me using a calculator. Okay. So, awesome. Oh, it's their turn. Okay, great. Now
We did
what do
start
I
at a
do?
higher level, to be fair.
I know we did. I
The
wasn't
game
ready.
becomes a little
We were not
bullshit
ready.
at level 5.
A little bullshit. Well, I was like, "What level do you all want to be?" And they're like, "Well, we kind of want to have some powers." I was like, "All right, 5 it is." And now here I am doing
It just
math.
means that this is the thing with turns, I feel like, at this
Yeah,
point.
exactly.
What's wrong with Whack? What's he laughing at everyone for?
Because we're doing math.
Mathematic.
Ah, that's a good one.
That wasn't me. That was chat. I'm so
Moswolf,
sorry.
Yeah.
Great.
The look that Myth gave you.
All
That's the
right.
title of the episode now.
So you see as this, and my pen's dying. That's cool. You see as this thing gets attacked by you, Varsha. It sort of looks up at you. It screams again, and some of the wounds start to close around its shoulder and its neck as it then swipes at you with its claws. It drops the bag and just does this long-armed reach at you. It's also going to turn. Okay, and then run. Oh my! Does a 22, a 17, and a 16 hit you? Varsha.
The second 2 do not, and I will shield for the first one so that it doesn't hit me either.
Sweet. All right, what does that look like? This thing it comes out with 2 attacks, and then it goes up for and then it tries to swipe upward at you.
Yeah, I just bring my shield up, but then it looks like there's an extra magical layer that appears, still that same purple color that prevents it from going any further, and like not even damaging my actual shield.
Sweet. Okay. And then it's this one's turn. And it is I'm gonna do the same. All right, so the first 2 fail, and then I have a 23. That'll hit. Varsha?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Shield carries on, by the way.
Yeah, I was just looking
Oh,
that
does it
up.
really?
I don't know if shield stays for the rest of the turn.
It does until the start
Yeah, until
of your
the
next turn.
start of your next turn,
Sweet,
so it doesn't
so-
hit me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so tink does the same sort of thing. It bounces off of the magical shield that has just up during this time. I think mostly like at the same time they both leap at you and you throw up the shield in desperation. Tink, tink, and then this shield bats them away. Cool, Smith, it's your turn.
Okay. Now, just so everybody's aware, I rolled to see how prepared I would be because I am rather pragmatic.
Mm-hmm.
On a nature roll, I got a 20.
This is what he was laughing about.
Yeah, this is it.
It
He's
is.
about to-
Because I knew that
knew the
everyone would
area.
immediately assume that I would meta, but I rolled for it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
He also told us we knew the area,
Mm-hmm.
so
So,
that makes sense to me.
I will.
You also have 2 trolls fighting you, so I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the other one sneaking up on Varsha from the other side. I'm gonna rush forward.
Oh, I'm good. You don't need to take care of me.
I'm gonna rush forward. And I will use a shocking grasp on the troll on the other side of Varsha here.
Okay.
That's a 20.
Wow.
Yep.
For 13 lightning damage. And that will make it so that the target does not take reactions until the start of its next turn. And then I will back up. And then I will...
Which one are you attacking? The one that's not on fire?
This one.
Okay.
And then I will... Then I will back off, and that's it for my turn.
Okay. All right. With lightning shooting out from... Is this much like the reverse of what we saw in the caverns of Walden? Is lightning
would see-
arcing from?
Yeah, you would see lightning sort of spinning up all around my gauntlets as I extended outwards and just... I think I would probably just sort of extend 2 fingers out towards the troll, and you would see an arc just kind of spark out from those 2 fingers.
Sweet. Okay.
And that's it.
As it takes a bolt of lightning to the body. All right. Top of the round. Jet. You're up.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go into my pouch and get my 2 twin vials again
Okay.
of the orange liquid and uncork them.
Your
and,
pouch is at
yes.
the feet of this troll.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to cry. And I'm going... Okay, that changes things because I moved away. I'm going to... what can I do?
You can go grab it, but I mean,
I could go grab it. Or I could... 1 second, let me think really quickly.
because as
I'm
it was
going to
attacked,
run-
it dropped it.
I'm going to... Oh, I'm going to get slapped. I'm going to go down. I'm going to pick up my pouch.
Okay.
Okay. As I pick it up, I'm going to now pull out the 2 vials of the twin liquid. And I'm going to uncork them and then point them towards him and blow. As the mist goes around and goes towards it, it's going to connect with the green flame and ignite it with a firebolt.
Sweet.
So it's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay. 2 points of fire damage.
Hey. Okay.
And then I'm going to run back now that I have my pouches. Back here.
All right. And then it's going to take
No,
that.
it is not. This.
And then it's going to react by swiping at you. There's a 13 hit you.
Just misses.
Okay. All right. I guess as you dip out, I think just swipes, and I think you dodge as you just you smell like off of the breeze of it brushing is just its rotting, like swampy smelling hand as it goes right by brushes right by your face. Terrifying. Nicely done. Ty, you are up.
Push past Jet and say, "Glad you managed to get your handbag back." And I run over to the troll. The same troll. I'm going to repeat what I did before.
Okay.
I don't really have a choice.
And the fairy fire is still there. We should.
He's still fairy fired, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
We-
Well, so the best thing in the world, fairy fire. Natural 20 on that. So that is double on the sneaks, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so with a natural 20, you're going to also
22.
reduce its armor.
No, you would only get the sneak on the first one, right? Which is not a nat 20.
He gets double sneak for.
That's
crit.
only my first attack.
Oh, right.
Because the
22
27
damage on that one hit.
But he would only
22.
get
He's on-
get double the damage because of on the 27, right? Not the 20 because it's not a nat 20.
The 20
not
is
adding
my
that.
disadvantage.
It's 22 damage just for that
Oh,
bottom
because we
attack.
have
Just the bottom
right,
attack.
because we have advantage. I thought those were both the attacks. I'm so sorry.
Pay attention, okay?
Yeah.
Can we punish PB, please? Can we reduce our AC by like 6 or something?
Well, funny you say that. We're reducing the
I
troll's
use
AC.
restore balance to take away his advantage. No, I'm just kidding. I would though.
Sweet. All right, yeah, I think as you drive 22 damage. My God.
From the first attack.
From the first
I'm
attack.
not finished. I'm not finished yet. I was just curious if he's dead or anything. I
Not
don't think
dead
he
yet.
is though.
I'm glad I gave you 2 of them.
Then I jam a scimitar into him as well. On a 10.
The first
still
attack
hit.
slices off one of the arms.
You still have advantage, right?
Why do I keep forgetting? 19.
Okay, that hits.
10 slashing damage.
Okay. So with your first, you come in with your arms low. The thing just swiped at Varsha, and you're able to duck underneath and swipe upward, severing one of the arms off as it flies into the air. Blood, this black blood, sort of sprays into the air as well, and then it starts. And as it's sort of screaming, you're able to then just jab the scimitar right at your offhand. Yeah, the scimitar into its belly. And takes a crap ton of damage. Well, fucking done. Sweet.
Thank you so much. I move away from him as well because I can. I run behind Smith again.
You dance out of it.
And I dance away. and I say, that move cost him an arm. And then I
We'll get it back if we're not careful.
What?
Varsha, your turn.
I will do the same thing. I will strike it with my blade, doing the extra spell with it.
Sweet.
18.
18 hits.
Okay. And then I will also use my bonus action to offhand attack.
Sweet.
Hold. I will use Divine Guided Strike. So I can make the choice after I see the roll, but before you tell me if it hits or misses, and add 10 to that. So it's a 21.
With the 21 on the first one or the second one? Which one did you
So
divine?
18 for the first one.
Yep. Which
and
one
then
did you divine?
the second one, that was only 11.
That one unfortunately misses.
The 21 or the 18.
No,
The first strike.
First strike is an 18.
Yeah.
Second one, I'm looking at 2 11s.
That's right. And then I added my Divine Guided Strike to that one. So now it's a 21.
Silly me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
18
yes.
and a 21.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep, those hit. That's a lot of damage. You do the damage.
Okay.
Great. Would you like to describe to me how you destroy this bleeding armless or one arm?
Yes,
troll?
I think so. I see Ty moving very quickly and using similar, I guess, fighting blade style that I know as well. And I think I'm just kind of wrapped up in the moment. I push my shield down into the dirt and I actually leap up onto it and up so that I can get the height range to decapitate this troll. So I like jump off of the shields and down onto it.
Yeah, I think as it kind of reeled back in pain, its arms spraying the blood everywhere, and as it reels up, you were able to just see the stairs that are his knee and then his chest, and then walk right up and then are able to decapitate. His head flies off close to this log down here. But this other troll behind, and it starts to then swipe at you, enraged. With a 24, 13, and a 22.
Yes, the 22 will hit.
22 hits. The 24 as well?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct. I'm trying to decide if I want a shield or not.
Okay.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay.
I haven't done a reaction yet, have I? No, I haven't. Not this round.
No, not this round.
So yes, I will do that.
Okay, and that
So
only
neither hit
neither hit.
because it gives me 5. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, as it goes to attack you, tink, and it just a purple mist erupts in front of you and hardens the blow as it sort of it's a question of how this mist is able to be so solid as these things just these claws bounce off of it and make this really dissonant reverberation in the winds. It is now Smith, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to raise up my gauntlet and underneath the wrist, I'm going to flick a compartment, and there's a small sort of opening that opens, almost like Spider-Man, underneath where the wrist is.
Okay.
And you see a stream of greenish liquid spray out this way
Okay.
at the troll as
This armor's badass. That's what I thought it was.
Actually, I did not get a level prompt. I wanted to use that at level 2.
Okay.
So that should be another 2d4.
Okay, it fails the dex save.
So that's 13 acid damage.
Nice.
As stream of acid emanating from the armor, 30 feet long and 5 feet wide, slams into the troll.
Sick. All right, so the creature reels back, and now it's sort of dripping in. It's dripping in as you start to see its flesh start to drip off of its bone as it screams in rage. And it's almost like getting hot air blowing onto a wax statue. It's that sort of dripping that's happening, but it's this acid that is at play here with its skin. So as it starts to scream and keep its attacks rolling, Jet, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to find an opening. I'm going to run down to just here.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a larger flask from my jacket, and I'm going to shake it, and then as I do, a green sickly smoke goes in the air, and as I blow at it, it sharpens like a dagger, and it goes straight towards the creature.
Sick.
And that's going to be a ray of sickness, as this gas almost turns into like a light, like a laser.
Yeah.
Going straight towards it.
Solidifies as it shoots through. That's sweet. Okay, I've got to make a con save. Which I'm pretty sure I pass with a 22.
Yes.
Okay. But on a failed save, it's poisoned. Okay, but I still take the damage.
Yes.
It takes half. I don't know what happened there.
It doesn't say that it takes half.
No,
It doesn't
it's
say it
only
takes half,
if
no.
I fail, I get the poison. So yeah, I take the 3d8. It looks like.
9 points of damage.
Are
Wait.
we muted?
No. No, we're not muted.
Okay. We had a couple people in chat say so.
People are saying we're muted.
Doesn't make any sense
It
because
says your browser has encountered an error, and I cannot see the video. Oh, I refreshed. It's fine now. Weird.
I don't think it takes any damage if it makes the throw.
A ray of sickness, green energy lashes out towards the creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack on a hit. The target takes the damage.
So
And
it was
must
a
make a con.
ranged. It was a ranged spell attack. It wasn't a saving throw. Was just for the poison.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So I do take damage. Yes.
Well, you succeeded on the poison check, so you don't take the you're not poisoned,
Right.
but there was no attack roll unless that's what that second roll was.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the
Oh, it's a
target
9. He
takes
got a 9 here.
2d8
Yeah.
poison
Oh, okay.
and must make a
that's the
con
9.
saving throw.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
it's a spell attack.
Nice.
And then the
Very
con
weird
save
layout.
is an additional thing. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So yeah, with the
The thing
9.
is written right.
Yeah, with the 9, it sails past the troll, leaving a mist that sort of lingers into the air, and hopefully that would poison the creature, but it doesn't look like it's affected as it like wafts through. I think it waves its hand as it starts to clear the trail of green that shot past its face. But anything else on your turn, Jet?
No. I'm going to hide behind Mr. Smith.
Okay, that's fair. Ty, you're up.
Oh, and it's melting. This creature is melting right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go near that.
Okay,
gonna
and we
walk around
found
for days.
Ty's weakness.
Mm-hmm.
It's acid
No, I
on
just don't
other
wanna get-
characters.
Covered in melting troll, they probably stink, and it's going to get on my clothes, and we got to
Gotta
walk
write
around
this
for a while.
down.
I'm going to throw a dagger at it from
Acid.
here.
Circle it a couple
That's what
times.
I'm going to do. I'll throw a dagger at him
All right.
on an 18.
That does hit.
Does hit. I still get the sneak attack.
Okay.
And then with my offhand, I'll throw another dagger at him. I just pull up 2 daggers and just throw them at him because I'm not going near him.
Okay. Fucking sweet.
Disgusting. 19.
Those both hit.
Pull a dagger from like within my sleeve and then one from within my boot, but
a
it's
dagger
in one
within
quick.
the dagger.
Yes, and
Yeah.
within that dagger there's a
24.
Russian doll, and within that there's a dagger, and then I throw one from my sleeve, one from my boot, but it's kind of like one swift movement as they just go flying forward. But I'm just muttering on it. It's disgusting. And the 2 daggers
Okay.
will hit the creature.
think
and
one-
move.
Yeah, one sticks into right below its floating rib, and as it looks down, it's exposing its jugular. As the second one flies into its jugular, and it's a spray of viscous black blood. As it tries to reel back in pain. Varsha, your turn. Are you doing anything wacky weird, Brad?
No,
Okay.
no,
good.
just
All right.
grimacing at how disgusting this thing is. I don't like it.
All right. And that's on your character sheet. You can grimace for a bonus action.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Your turn, Varsha.
Okay, same old.
Okay.
Evandir Spellsworn Strike.
Sweet.
We do not have advantage on this one, right?
No.
No.
Okay, I
Yeah,
will-
no. Oh,
I
wow,
will
I got
use
so
my-
excited.
Yeah, so that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my guided strike.
Okay.
Add 10 to it, so it now becomes a 22.
Okay, that hits.
And I will. Jesus Christ.
So 9 damage for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then 11 plus, or yeah, just then add 11 to it.
So 20.
Yep. So 20 damage
so
on that.
24 from Ty and 20 from Varsha.
Yeah.
42 damage.
Mm-hmm. And then I will actually use my bonus action to do an offhanded attack.
Okay.
That'll miss. I won't use anything on that.
Okay. Yeah, it's, you go in and you swipe with. You have 2 attacks? Oh no, that one's
I
your.
used an offhand. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah.
Do you have an offhanded weapon?
Yes. I have 2 blades and a shield.
Sweet. 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 Okay. Awesome.
How many? It doesn't matter. We're running out of time.
All right. So it is now its turn as it's going to.
I would just like to mention at the start of its turn, the creature must either use an action to scrape or wash the acid off, or take another 2d4 acid damage immediately at the start of its turn.
Oof.
I think it's going to take. I think it's going to.
Well, I would let. I mean, it takes the damage first,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
gonna
it
take
can
the
use an
damage.
action to scrape it off.
Yeah. Well, give me the damage.
Okay,
I think it's going to take its turn.
7
like-
damage.
Yeah, it's going to take its turn, wiping it off. It's also going to move back as well. Does that?
So then it
trigger
takes
anything?
damage. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Um,
It's gonna in its defeat-ish and tries to like wipe its face and try to recover. It's gonna try to back up.
takes 7 damage.
And it takes 7 from
Under damage.
Thunder,
From
okay.
Yep.
And this is the first time we've seen a booming blade work, or at least yours. So what does it look like when it does activate?
So yeah, as he steps back, I think we just see this like gust of wind and lightning and sparks on the ground as he kind of like tries to step back, and he's kind of electrocuted there.
Yeah. A cloud of purple lavender smoke, or the Spellwind would lick up from the ground, and in that a lightning bolt also shocks the creature as it reels back in pain. Wow. Smith, you're up.
Okay.
Trying to recover
So-
and wipe its face of all this acid and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Still took acid damage this turn.
It did.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do then is I'm going to turn another switch on the armor for my armor. As I activate my lightning launcher and shoot this thing. An 18
18 hits.
for 5 damage.
5 lightning. Okay, I think. And what does this look like as it launches? Is it an arc? Is it a ball?
I think that it's just a straight sort of like collection of lightning that you see in the gauntlet for a second, and then I just extend my hand outwards and a ball just shoots out and smacks this thing.
It stumbles back as it also jolts in energy. It looks really beat up as it tries. I think it's exhausted. It's panting. And there is still a flick of rage in its eye as it tries to recover from all of this. Anything else on your turn, Smith?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I need clarification on this.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure.
Okay.
Specifically with a lightning launcher, it says that it deals 1d6 lightning damage on a hit. And then it says once on each of your turns when you hit a creature with it, you can deal an extra 1d6 lightning damage to that target. I don't know if that means subsequent turns or this turn included.
I mean, yes, you hit, and that's what it says. So it doesn't say subsequent. So yeah, give me that damage. because if
Okay.
I use this, I'm going to want it in rhyme. So,
For an additional 6 damage.
okay. What happens to this creature?
Do I kill it?
You kill it.
The lightning hits it at first, and it sort of collects there in its chest, and it's just kind of burning and then it spreads out as the ball of lightning bursts and crackles around the creature, enveloping it.
And I think over time you start to see, with the acid that's on its face, or the moisture that is there starts to fizzle and pop, and boils seem to start popping and blistering from the electricity that is running through it. And then they start to burst all over it. He screams with every one of them until it is just too much pain for him to bear, and he collapses to the ground as his body starts charging and still radiating with the static electricity. That is it for combat. You're out of combat. Nice.
Yay.
Well, I was not expecting you to destroy 2 so easily, but now I'm on to something. We're starting to figure out how balance works. But yeah, so you're out of combat. I think you also hear...
What's going on?
yeah, and as Buddick starts to make his way out of the tent.
I think we just killed 2 of your cousins.
Fuck you, Ty.
Here, Jet, pick up them 2 knives for me.
Hang on. I'm gonna check on the
I walk
trolls
away.
just to make sure that I don't see anything strange.
Yeah, one of them looks like to be carrying, or has a... one of them has a right greave that happens to have a sworn insignia on it. And another one seems to have an assortment of mushrooms and pelts of small animals, and it looks like a scalp of some creature just around its belt.
I don't see that arm regenerating, do I?
You do not. The arm that flew off into the air,
Mm-hmm.
you do not.
Should be clear.
I'm no longer there. I've turned around and I've gone the opposite way.
You've just run into the woods.
Yes,
Wait, you
I
ran
found
into
it.
the woods?
No, like away, just out of eyesight. Just I need a moment by myself.
Okay.
Oh, he's probably pissed himself.
Jed?
Just leave him be.
Hey, Varsha, can you hand me that stick?
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
stick are you referring to?
That
Is
long
it
one
just
there. That
Okay.
disgusting fucking... Yeah, with the...
Yeah.
Right. I go and poke around in the slushy bits of troll and try and scoop my knives back out.
Yeah, I think you're able to. There is, like you
Like a
said, it's
wave.
that muddy, slushy, just viscous.
Fun.
One of them is boiling up with acid right now. As you out of the fleshy soup, are able to pick out some of these knives. We are
There's
going
another
to.
one.
Yeah, then you find the other one. We are going to go over to Jet, who was off somewhere else. What happened, Jet?
This is the first time that I've seen something die, something real. I just needed some time. I'm coming back now. And I'm just going to go back. I didn't want to take any time. I just wanted to have a moment by myself.
Okay. Take as long as you want, Jet.
I don't want them to worry for me. And there might be more trolls around, so I'm just going to go back. But I've never seen acid used like that. Well, I haven't in a while.
Have you?
I have. I was not expecting to see it happen again. Or used by
Right.
somebody like that. And it brings back memories. Memories I wish not to recall right now. So I'm going to return back. I would like to make a con save to throw up.
You can.
Just to see if I throw up. I don't know.
Does a 14 mean you throw up?
I think I'm fine.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, you choke back. I think that moment of realization of what just happened, you take a couple breaths. It could have been the breaths that you were taking in, and it could have been it just could have been anything. But in the moment, something instinct recalls all of those memories and all of the realities that have just happened, and you do heave a bit, but you aren't able to throw up anything. But you do have a bit of a moment, and you, I think, blink a couple times, your eyes like through the tears, and then you kind of remember that you are by yourself in this dark wood, and then you probably make your way back to the group.
This is foolish. I have to get back. I must not look weaker than I already have. I'm coming back! And I'm back.
Just give him a minute, Varsha.
I'm fine.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
I will. Did we find anything?
Hey? No. What, trolls, is it?
Yeah, they'll eat anything.
Yeah. Wait, I'll eat anything. You reckon we... No, I'm not going rummaging around in its stomach.
Did it eat all my mushrooms?
Hey, what's that? What's that moving?
I need a perception
What's
check.
that moving?
Perception check, everyone.
God.
23.
17.
12.
15.
Smith, Jet, and Ty, you notice what he's looking at is moving. It's not a log, but it happens to be that severed arm. And that is where we're going to end episode 3 of Spellwind.
Can we start episode 4 with me kicking it as far as I can away
Have to
from
see.
me?
We'll have to see. We do have to sort of wrap super close to time tonight because of just time stuff, and people have things to do. So let's quickly go around, say who we are, how much we love the episode, and keep it brief and all that. Let's start with PB.
Yes. Hi, hello. I am Pumpkinberry. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. I know y'all are confused as to what class I'm playing, but all will be revealed soon enough.
I've worked out.
Of course he has.
He hasn't.
I have. I just said it to you, and you didn't answer me, which means I got it right.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's me. That's it. I play Varsha. This game is fun. Combat's a little overwhelming at the moment, but we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Yeah. That's it. Thanks for having me. Myth, that was amazing.
Thank you. Thanks for playing. Smith, Whack.
Hey everybody, I'm Wax Steven. You can find me here on Table Story most days. I run a show on Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday. Rhyme of the Frost Maiden, Root, and Witchcraft and Wizardry, and I'm on this show. And I also do stuff on my channel every week. Earlier today, for example, every Wednesday I design a TTRPG. Come check that out. Thanks for watching, and great job as always, everybody. Good job.
Hell yeah. Brad.
Hello, me Brad.
keep it
Me
brief.
stream here tomorrow, missed light, same time.
I love it. All right, it's a fake. He's gonna sneak in and finish his shout out here. Hurry, Meyer.
Hi, my name is Meyer.
I also
And-
stream on my own channel.
Damn
I'm
it.
kidding.
That's me. I'm Meyer. And Jed is Story High, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Meyer over there.
Check out all these
That's
wonderful people. They are super awesome, really great role players, and wonderful entertainers here on Twitch that deserve your follow and your subscriptions. Thank you, everybody. You can follow me over on twitch.tv/Mythomatic. Tomorrow, I'll be doing the Spellwind Rewind, where we get to watch this episode together and make fun of it because of what I do and all of my mess ups, and it's great. So I'll see you then. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for supporting Table Story. Thanks for watching wherever you're watching. Thanks for listening wherever you're listening. And thanks for supporting all of us. And we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Thank you, Myth.
Bye.